So it's been 5 years since I made a video on this Goldfish channel. 5 years with no updates, no information at all on what's going on with my rain shoes, my tanks, nothing at all. Is anyone going to keep watching this channel after 5 years break? Maybe. Let's find out. Well, hello everyone. 5 years ago, I stopped making goldfish videos. The way I used to do it was I would have a nice camera with a tripod, I'd set up lights, I'd set up a microphone, I'd use a professional editing software to make the final cut, and it took quite a lot of time. I have since gotten a new smartphone, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and discovered I can do about everything on my phone that used to take all those different components to do. So I'm going to start making some more goldfish videos as Andrew Goldfish. Now, as you can see, things look a bit different in my tank. We have the same Amazon swords that have been there for, I think, 9 years. They've shrunken down a bit though. And if you look closely, you can see we have gotten some kind of funky algae. I bought a couple plants from a couple different places online. They brought in this horrible little hair algae that likes to grow on the plants. And I could never find a way to get rid of it, so it doesn't look quite as nice as it used to 5 years ago. These are my fish. This is Colby. He is the, I guess the son of actually the daughter of our original fish we bought 9 years ago. This is my favorite of the fish right now, actually. Got a nice little body shape. Very active, very fun little fish. And you can see I've got some stuff on the side of the glass I'm going to have to scrape off a little better. And I'm not sure exactly how best to shoot this. I'm actually crawling on my knees right now to get to the proper place. So these two guys were called the boys. They came out of the same batch of breeders. And we've never actually named them. They're just the boys. And this kind of guy had these very beautiful eyes. And then one day I realized that one of his gills was gone. He just used one gill fish. I guess we'll call him Gill. And he also has a bit of a sad sideways layer. But anyway, I'm just going to do a little practice session here of just handheld video, talking over it, and see if this is a plausible way to make videos. It sure doesn't look as good as it used to because of this, again, dang algae. I guess I could spend some time trying to get it out for the video, but I'm not sure it's worth it. So anyway, I'll pull back out here for the full shot. Okay, so welcome to the, I guess, the fish room. This is the bench I made a while back. I just took cement blocks. Those are 3 or 4 cement blocks stacked up underneath these 4 pillars with flooring tile. This is like plasticky flooring tile that looks like wood. So I put those around the cement blocks, taped them in the back with duct tape. Seems to work well. I put some big 2x12s, I think, on top of the cement blocks. And then a little nicer finishing table on top. Put a little bit of waterproofing on it, and it makes a very nice, I think it's 9.5 feet long or so. So it's enough to put 3 40-gallon long aquariums, or 1 40-gallon and 1 75-gallon, whatever you want. The way this is all powered is I have air pumps that I've cleverly hidden here in the closet. So you can't really hear it at all. It seems the best way to silence your air pump is to put it in the closet. As you can see, I only have 1 active tank going right now. And that's because we have some baby ranchoos. So here's what we're feeding the baby ranchoos first of all. These are actually brine shrimp hatcheries. Not sure if you can see any brine shrimp. Let me zoom. But anyway, I feed the brine shrimp to my little baby ranchoo. So let me get down on my knees here, which is, I guess, the way to do this. So, let's see how difficult it's going to be to focus the camera on these tiny little guys. They're so tiny. So it might be best just to go farther out. And I've got, I don't know, about 15 or so from our breeding. They would actually hatch in the other tank. I'd use my little fishing tackle. Here's my fishing tackle. A cup and a 1/3 cup, which happens to fit in it perfectly. So this is my catching baby fish tackle. These are what I'm kind of feeding them. Some kind of can't tap and hold at the same time. Micron Nature or something or other. And then what I use with my previous ones, Golden Pearl. And I ordered a thing of this Omega-1 Golden Flakes. I used that for quite a long time until one batch came that was all just like powder. So it's baby food size. So anyway, these are my little babies growing. Some have little shark fins, you can tell. Kind of small to record. Probably set up a tripod to get better shots, and I'll just inlay those later. And here is my Anubias. Anubias is doing quite well. I lowered the size of the water so you can see it's above the water there now. And there's some horrible hair algae that I was meaning to get rid of, but it worked pretty well for the fish eggs to cling to when they were in this tank. So that's good enough for now. I'm just gonna stand up and see how jittery it is. Going from standing to viewing. Let's not put my new phone over the water just yet. All right, so there we go. Update complete.